Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again with another video. It's been a while, but I have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh again. I took a break for a while. I didn't like last format very much. There was too much combo. Kind of like the end boards took too long to make. They were really hard to get over. So I just really didn't feel like playing. But new list is out. New set came out. Malicious is back at 3. Stratos is back at 3. So I decided to take a look back into Heroes. Now, Hero, since the release of like Vision Hero Forest, has been like I've been having a lot of fun playing it. You can OTK people like out of nowhere, but you have to be careful of like Nibiru and stuff because I mean you summon 5 times a lot, and I mean if you play in a Nibiru, you pretty much just lose because you don't really have any defensive options. Like a lot of the decks in the format, they have like OTK combos, like they can like play more defensively. Well, this deck, you're gonna go second and you're just trying to OTK your opponent. So I just wanted to kind of go over how I thought the hero deck should look, and kind of like some down here in the side deck, some tech picks that I kind of wanted to talk about. So for my hero lineup, I'm playing a Celestial, Dynatag, and 3 Malicious. Because this is all supposed to go. I should have sorted this earlier, but this is all to go with this Fusion Destiny package. Because Fusion Destiny is basically like a double Foolish Burial. You're gonna send Malicious and probably one of these, or you could send a Shadow Mist and turn Fusion Destiny into a Search plus Malicious access, and so then you can either make Dystopia down here, or you can make Dangerous. You would make Dangerous to get the Search. Like if you didn't draw into Ferris or Stratos, then you can turn Fusion Destiny and get one of those cards to help get your plays going. Or more than likely, you'll be going into Dystopia to go ahead and pop a card and link into Cross Crusader. So that's all I play for the Destiny heroes. I didn't want to play too many because, I mean, these without Forest are just a brick. Yeah, so I just wanted to limit the amount of bricks that I played. So that's that. One Honest Neos, because again, you would rather search it. So you don't want to play multiples because you can't really do anything with it. Or they're not going to like help you combo off. Honest Neos plus Trinity is just like OTKing anyone. I've only played 2 Shadow Mists because by itself it doesn't really do much. Hero Lives is at 1. And the only way you're going to get the Mass Change Search is either off of the Hero Lives or a solid Soldier play. I just feel like there are probably better plays you could do. The main goal or main purpose of this in the deck is to get dumped by Vion or Fusion Destiny to get you a search for the Honest Neos or the Stratos or the Forest. Because like the key cards you want to start with would be like Stratos, Forest, Fusion Destiny, like one of these cards. And that's just going to get you going. Triple Forest, that's what you're trying to start with. Double Increase, because drawing it's pretty bad, but you don't. I didn't want to play one. I'm not that bold to play one, and then if I hard draw it, I can't really do anything with Forest. So I played the 2 Increase, and the same for the 2 Vion. Vion is probably the best normal summon in the deck, even better than Stratos, because Vion can get you, now that Malicious is back at 3, Vion can get you a lot. As far as that, it can get you a search with the Shadow Mist. It gets you the polymerization. So this is an insane card, which is why Forest is so good. But it's not as easy to access as Stratos because Hero Lives, some of the Elemental Hero, E-Call gets you an Elemental Hero. So those get you to Stratos, which gets you to the rest of the deck. So I think that's really cool because like the deck is so consistent and getting to Stratos and whatnot. Triple Call by the Grave. This was just kind of a flex pick, really, because like you're pretty weak to interruptions. So I didn't want to get like ashed or ogred, because a lot of me playing this deck, like the opponent doesn't really know what to do. So like they might ash some random point of the combo. So I'm not sure about those 3. Like I mean, it's Call by the Grave is just a solid card, so I just put it in there. The E-Calls and the Rhoda to get you some searches. Triple Mass Change. Cosmic these three are kind of just up in the air. Cosmic I liked against Orcust and Salamangreat because you can hit Crescendo, you can hit Rage Roar, and then or Crescendo, you don't have to like play Twin and discard a card to lose to Crescendo. You can just go with the 1-for-1. Rage Roar, they would probably use Roar. Is Roar the counter trap? They'd probably use Roar on the Cosmic so it doesn't get banished. But you can banish the Rage, so then they just lose that for the game if they're only playing one. Reborn was just the 40th card. I didn't want to play Upstart because a lot of times that 1000 will put them in a range where I can't kill them while playing around Nibiru. So that's why I just put in Monster Reborn. And Nibiru's in the main deck because, every deck probably can summon more than 5 times. Every deck that you're worried about. So that's why I just stuck that in the main. And then down here, like I have Impermanence, Bell, Ogre, Ash. Like these cards are generically pretty good when you're trying to like exchange advantage with your opponent, but I'm not really trying to grind with my opponent. I'm just trying to like OTK him. So like Ash might stop somebody from specialing from the deck, or like a Pot of Desires or Extravagance or whatever. Like that doesn't really matter that much because you just Nibiru them, right? And then Ash isn't really going to help against like Pendulum, which would summon Jackal King. It probably won't help around Lunalight Orcust. I'm not sure if people still play that, but I ran into like a Lunalight deck and he summoned Azathoth. So again, like none of these did anything against that. Impermanence Called By. I feel like those are swappable, but it's Called By. I hit like those hand traps I didn't want to run into. And then Called By could also hit Balinxes if you're trying to break a Salamangreat board. Called By can hit Dingirsu, just random things like that. Because I wasn't really trying to focus on preventing my opponent from making a play. I was more trying to focus on like just breaking their board. So that's what I want to talk about with those. Super Poly, or actually the biggest thing I should probably talk about is the Evil Hero package. As it stands right now, like these cards are insanely expensive. Oh, oops. Like $69 and like $71. And all it is, yeah, he's a big body, but I feel like that was a really high price point for a Raigeki. Like that's basically what it is. It's a Raigeki. And there's it looks like Nibiru's in the background, right? And then Malicious Bane doesn't really do anything to most of the decks in the format. Because like Salamangreat would probably just Balinx it. You definitely wouldn't do it to Thunder. Because nothing's gonna happen. Orcust, I guess you could. But I just felt like there were probably better cards you could play, right? So that's why I opted for the 2 Cosmics. Because I was mostly worried about my opponent's back row rather than like trying to destroy their monsters. If I'm dealing with their I could just attack over them and just OTK them. So I just didn't think this would resolve and like matter versus like something like this. Well, that's why I had those there. Super Poly in the main deck. That was something I also thought about. So like the cards that I'm going back and forth between are like these 5 here. And that's because like Cosmic Cyclone it's good, but I go back and forth between this and like Twin Twister, this and Super Polymerization. The format's brand new. The new set just came out, so I'm just trying to figure out what more people are trying to play before I like finalize what I'm gonna play. So Super Polymerization can deal with your opponent's board. Interestingly enough, you could Super Poly your own guys into Starving Venom. If that comes up, you're trying to play around like a Nibiru, and your board is like Stratos, Increase, and like Vion or something like that. Yeah. Maybe something like that. Yeah, and then you can just attack, super poly those two, attack again. It's just small things you can do with super poly. A lot of your monsters are dark, and you're gonna end on a bunch of darks. So a lot of people try to play around the super poly by like leaving one monster. And that's what happened in YCS London today. The Salomon, I think it was top 16. The Salomon Great player like kept leaving one monster up. That's why you see this Nova Master here, because this and the Chimera were swappable. Because like if they're playing around super polymerization, you could just fuse into Nova Master and outplay them that way. But if they're not playing around it, you could use Diplexer Chimera. So again, it's just kind of trying to figure out like what people are playing. And that was the same with Gamma Seal. Is because like I was worried about people trying to play around Nibiru and like ending on like 4 summons or like going to Azathoth or something like that. So, or like they end with a monster negate, like a Crystal Wing or like a Jackal King or something like that, where you can't Nibiru them. So that's what I was thinking about, maybe playing a Kaiju package. Mind Control, this card's crazy. For the same reasons. Like, if someone's trying to play around Super Poly and they just leave up one monster, you just Mind Control it and go off. Like, if they just made one Colossus or, like, just a single Sunlight Wolf. Especially Sunlight Wolf, because then you can Mind Control and hopefully out their traps. Then some other honorable mentions. Like, I thought this card's crazy. It lets you link on your opponent's turn. But the problem is, most times you can't make it. Because, I mean, I guess you could, like, Hero Lives in, like, Stratos and then search Vion, and then you could do it by, like, dumping Mali. And then, like, some extension, you would have, like, this. You have Cross Crusader, like a Mali. But that just seemed like going extremely out of the... Oh, sorry, hold on, let me preface that. Like, if they forced you to go first, and you were trying to make a board, then you could, like, try to scrounge up a board with this, plus, like, Cross Crusader, and, like, maybe make a Unicorn on your opponent's turn. Because, like, in this deck, you really don't have many going first options. So in the side deck, you know, that's something to consider. Like a Solemn Strike, Dimensional Barrier, maybe? Probably not. I mean, there could be a case for it if there's a lot of Thunder and Pendulum. Yeah. Those are options. But yeah, ultimately, like it's just something to note. The Boral monsters, they're really good, but like you don't need help OTKing. You have this. This is better than that. Yeah. As far as like what you're doing, Trinity's better than Boral Sword. Because it's going to have 5k attack and it can attack 3 times. So, Disc Commander was something I thought about recently. But this is more like... It didn't fit in with what I was trying to do. But like in theory, it's crazy. Because like you could Fusion Destiny, like Disc Commander plus Malicious. And make Dystopia. And then like you make your play. And then like on the following turn, you could go Cross Crusader again. And then bring this back and then draw 2 cards and then get a search. So I was like, oh man, that'd be really cool. But I forgot about this part of the errata. Where you can't special summon it during the turn it was sent. Because like that's when I initially thought of Disc Commander. Because I was like, oh yeah, Disc Commander's back. Because I remembered you can only use the effect once per duel. I forgot like that beginning part. So yeah, that's just something else. I mean, you could try it out. Because it would be pretty cool. Or like even if you like Fusion Destiny and use Disc Commander plus like Celestial. Because then on a subsequent turn, if there was a subsequent turn, you could like use Celestial to banish something, like banish another Destiny Hero monster, draw 2 cards, bring back a Disc Commander, draw 2 more cards. Yeah, so I don't know, something to think about, but it probably won't come up. Yeah, that was it for the most part. I mean, I could go into the extra deck. Dangerous. Again, I mostly use that for like a search, like to dump Shadow Mist to get a starter card in like Stratos or Forest. Dystopia is the monster used the most. Because you usually Fusion Destiny for like Celestial and Mally. Mally gets you 2 or more monsters. Celestial gets you 1600 burn damage, which helps you kill. And like a potential draw if you fail to kill. But that doesn't happen often. And then Dynatag's pretty cool. Because Dynatag can boost it by 1,000. So that gives you an attack boost, so you can attack, then pop a card afterwards. This was here just as a super poly target, other than Starving Venom, because the problem with like Starving Venom and Chimera is that you can't really do anything with it afterwards, based on like the link monsters that I play. So like you could super poly, but then you're locked out of your extra monster zone until you like get rid of that. He can tribute himself, right? Yeah, he tributes Cyber Monster. So he can tribute himself, but I'm probably the one using the monster effect spell and traps during the battle phase. So I didn't like that too much. Like I'd have to preemptively use Honest Neos. I mean, it's doable, but or like I wouldn't be able to like mass change in battle phase. But I mean that's kind of whatever. Yeah. Nova Master again with the Super Poly, because I was playing Super Poly in the main for a little bit. And again, this was to go with like a Salamangreat player trying to play around Super Poly and like leave one monster on the board so I didn't lose to this. So then I could just like summon Stratos, not use the effect. Or better yet, like ideally it would have been like summon Solid Soldier without the effect, Super Poly, and like discard one of those guys, and then make Nova Master, and then his effect would trigger to like special it back. So that was an idea, but as far as like my online play is gone, nobody's really playing around it that way. Like they're leaving multiple monsters, so they could lose to the Chimera Super Poly target. But I mean, we'll see as the format develops. My Mask Heroes, going first, you could just drop this, and that's probably like for the best if you have to like blind first. But I just don't like that strategy in here because you don't have anything to protect him other than Honest Neos. Excuse me. So like if they get rid of it by any other method besides battle, which is how most people deal with cards nowadays, yeah, it's not that great. Starving Venom for Super Poly, Adoration. These 2 cards are like really, really good because they're so generic. He reduces attack, and then this is huge and can attack a lot. So like a lot of times I've like started a play with Dystopia and like Cross Crusader, and then my opponent will have a stop, and they'll use it there. And then I'll like make this and then just OTK them. So that's always cool. But on the other hand, if they don't deal with this, they get OTK'd either. Like they would get OTK'd anyway. Cross Crusader, Decimator, Wonder Driver. Wonder Driver is really good because it gets back polymerization. Because you have to fuse to win. Because this is the part of the extra deck that wins. So like being able to fuse again is like really cool. Dread Decimator is just a big body, gives him attack boost and does piercing. Like when I first saw this card, I thought it was terrible. I mean, it's not good. It's not a great card, but like in combination with like Dystopia, it's pretty cool. And the fact that it does piercing is cool. Cross Crusader is also another searcher, which is really cool. But then you're locked into Dark Heroes, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, just Heroes. Okay, I thought you were locked into Dark Heroes with him. I think that's Fusion Destiny, you're locked into Dark Heroes. Yeah. That's also, like, really important to note if you're, like, playing against Heroes. It's like when they're locked into what? Or actually just in general. Because, like, in the YCS today, I think the guy summoned, like, Cyber Dragon Nashter. And then he was, like, trying to summon, like, a unicorn or whatever. yeah, you just got to keep track of that kind of stuff. But yeah, that was it. I just wanted to talk about Heroes. I was really excited to play this deck, this format. I just kind of wanted to talk about like some of the new cards, some of the ideas that I had building the deck. And yeah, so I started the like I don't know what to title it. I've been playing on Dueling Network for like ranked for a little bit. I started like a few months back, and I started playing like a weird Trap Tricks deck. Let's see if do I still have that list. Yeah. So I was playing this. Yeah, I was playing the hands and everything. It was a ton of fun, but I lost a lot. I think like the first recording I won like a couple. I don't think it was 3 straight, but I won a few, and then I lost a bunch. And then I just stopped playing on Dueling Network. I mean, what is this? Dueling Book. So then I stopped playing on here for a while. Then I started playing Heroes again. So yeah, that was really cool. And so I've been playing a bunch. Yeah. So I'm saying that to say that I will work on uploading. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see like those Trap Tricks games. I was trying to live narrate those, but my live narration's pretty bad because like there's no timer or anything. So like my opponent could just literally take like 10 minutes to make a play. And I mean I could call a judge, but I don't want to wait for that. But if you guys want to see those Trap Trick games, let me know in the comments. I'll probably like fast forward the gameplay, and I'll probably just like ramble about something, like maybe a product review of like some sleeves or like a deck case, or I don't know. I'll talk about some random topic if you guys want to see it. And then I have a couple of hero games that I've recorded and can upload those too. So then you can see like some of the plays that go on with the deck, because like I don't. A lot of people are just kind of like unaware of what you're doing. So like that's one plus that you have. So they might like Ash, I don't know, something random. Like if you already like summoned Stratos, got Forest, used Vion, or got Increase in Vion, and then you're using Vion's effect to dump, and for some reason like someone might Ash that part. I'm like, oh, it's really weird that you didn't Ash like this part, the one that special summon monster from the deck, or like a searcher. But you know, if you don't know, then you can't really know what to do. So that's kind of why that might be a separate video, just like some hero combos, just some small things, or probably not. I'll just kind of narrate it and like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will not go this long without another upload. I'll try to make it like weekly uploads or something. Like ideally, like in a perfect world, I would love it to be like a daily upload kind of thing. But I would like to at least get to weekly uploads. And then we'll see. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, all the good YouTube stuff. And I'll see you in the next video.